recent videos have me targeted Tim Scott for his shameless, relentless buck dancing in a feeble attempt to secure the number two from Donald Trump has a lot of people commenting. And I think it is time for me to establish the reason why my channel exists. All right. So, for one, let's get the obvious out the way. The sports and political channel of LB does not support Republicans, and the sports and political channel of LB does not support Democrats. And why don't I support neither party? Well, as a former military service member and as an individual who had a chance to observe how the government operates, neither side of the aisle have the black community's best interest in mind. Neither side. When you got one side tell you no when it comes to reparations, and then when you ask the other side about reparations, they tell you hell no, then it leaves the question, why do I even support this election if you're not going to do what's in the interest of the people you look to secure votes from? So it's no different than you going on a date with somebody. Are you going to go on a date with somebody just because? If they don't appeal to the stuff that you're interested in, are you going to All right, y'all, I'm back. Has some technical difficulties, but I got it fixed. All right. So let's start over. So I don't support Republicans and I don't support Democrats because neither side appeals to the interests of the black community. I've seen both sides of the aisle come in unison against black folks, right? Neither side of the aisle wants to do what's in the interest of the black community. And when the topic of reparations come up, you have one side of the aisle that tells you no, and then you have the other side of the aisle telling you hell no. What's up, Kid Gravity? Go subscribe to my brother, the Kid Gravity. My job on this platform is to tell you the unfiltered, unbiased truth. Because I don't have a horse in the race. I don't have money from either side coming in, throwing money my way. I get my support from the will of the people. The people who subscribe to this YouTube platform right here. That's where I get my support from. I get my support from the grassroots, brick by brick. That's how I built this channel. And it ain't never gonna change. What's up, y'all? I see y'all up in the building. Cottage 81, Bulls fan, G242, Rasheed Holmes. This is why my channel exists. It's to tell you the unfiltered truth about a situation. So when I'm going at Tim Scott or I'm going at old nigga Jim Clyburn, they both get the same smoke. Or I'm going at Kamala Harris, or I'm going at what's that girl out of Baltimore, Kim Klacik. Yeah, she is self-serving professional bullshit artist too. Because when it comes to this smoke, it's equal opportunity over here. When I'm going at goddamn on Sean Hannity, or I'm going at that idiot that works at NBC News, who's married to Mika Brzezinski, Joe Scarborough, that's his name. They all get the same smoke. You know why? Because neither party supports the black community's interests. When you have Roland Martin sitting up on his little platform and he's telling you no vote, no voice, but yet he won't tell you what the Democrats is offering for your vote. He won't tell you that. He'll sit up there and tell you what the Republicans won't do all day, but he won't tell you what the Democrats will do. He's there to keep you on the plantation. He's there to keep you on that hamster wheel. That's the job of that 3-chin, big titty, no neck having ass motherfucker in Roland Martin. And then when his supporters and handlers will sit up there and try to get on you for calling him out for his coonery. Now, he'll sit up there and tell you all day that you don't deserve reparations, but he'll parade his ass around HBCUs dressed like Grimace doing the damn Sambo shuffle. That's why I don't support Democrats. They'll sit up there, if you vote for me, I promise that I'll make this life better for you. I promise I'll do this, that, and the third. And then when you get them in power, they have a sudden case of amnesia. Where's the Police Accountability Commission? Biden. Where is it? Where's the George Floyd police in that? Because, when you got in power, you just kicked that can down the road to Congress, and Congress just picked up that can and threw it in the trash. That George Floyd anti-policing that died like he did. So, no, I don't support Democrats, man. I don't. All that slick talking that Barack Obama was doing and all that, get out of here. I don't none of that swayed me. Oh, yeah, Tim Scott was against that bill, too. Don't worry. I was about to get to that. But, yeah, my man Kid Gravity beat me to the punch on that. Yeah. Tim Scott was definitely against that bill. So what does the Democrats have done? What has they done that's garnered any black support? For all you people that was in my comment section telling me about, oh, you a Democrat supporter, you an industry plant for the Democrats, all this other stupid ass shit. What have they done to garner any kind of black support? Has Biden done anything? Has Kamala Harris, who slept her way up to that position, has she done anything? She ain't done shit. All she's done when she was a prosecutor is throw black people in jail. Democrats ain't done shit. When you got people like Elizabeth Warren talk about a check for what? And Bernie Sanders sitting up there talking about, well, a reparation check, it ain't feasible. You got old nigga Jim Clyburn, who I had the unfortunate displeasure of growing up in his district down in South Carolina, right? Whenever he holds a fish fry every year, and you have the audacity to go to this fish fry, which is free, and you get your 2 pieces of whiting with coleslaw, French fries, a Diet Coke, and you have the audacity to ask him about reparations, guess what he'll do? He will kick you out his fish fry. But I'm supposed to support Democrats? I'm supposed to throw my undying support behind them? Hell no. You ain't getting no vote out of me. For what? And then you got Biden out here gaslighting people by going to black barbershops, going to black churches, having a black man sit at the table next to him, eating cookout. I mean, that can't be any more insulting. But I'm supposed to support him just because he does that and throw all kinds of symbolic gestures? Or let's have the first black woman White House press secretary, Karine Jean-Pierre. But she don't claim herself as black. She claimed herself as LGBT. Let's have the first black woman Supreme Court justice in Ketanji Brown Jackson. But Ketanji Brown Jackson don't support black folks. Hell, she's married to a white dude. She can't even tell you what the definition of a woman is, despite the fact she had a kid sitting right behind her during the goddamn Senate confirmation hearing. But she don't know what the definition of a woman is. Oh, and by the way, she was instrumental in dismissing a class action lawsuit against Lockheed Martin when a whole bunch of black folks was suing that company for a hostile working environment. Or let's put Maya Angelou on the quarter. Or let's have a Harriet Tubman statue. Or let's have Emmett Till's mama statue somewhere. And I'm supposed to throw my support behind Democrats, right? With all these symbolic gestures. We ain't got nothing tangible. Black folks still getting gunned down by police. But I'm supposed to throw my undying and blind support behind Democrats. Nah. Man, I can go on and on and on, but at this point of the video, you should have a clear idea where I stand. Now, let's go over to the other side. Right? When you got that ventriloquist dummy Mitch McConnell sitting there telling you, President Obama was a reparation. Yeah, you goddamn walking snap turtle with a burnt up jack off hand. How you burn your hand grilling food anyway? Huh? How you burn your hand, Moscow Mitch? Or Cocaine Mitch? You got Tim Scott, the only black guy that's in the Republican Party who is a senator. He'll just toe the line because he's trying to be a vice president. And then you got bootlicks like Leo Terrell, Larry Elder, Candace Owens, Jesse Lee Peterson. Yeah, he's a preacher by day and a dick grabber by night. So yeah, there's coons on both sides. There's coons on the left and there's coons on the right. And I don't support neither side. Yeah, who can forget Brandon Tatum? Brandon Tatum, he another one who talks shit about black folks every chance he get. Anytime a black person gets victimized at the hands of the police, here come this jackass throwing on the cape. And they know they're wrong. They know they're wrong, but when you're trying to get support from a whole bunch of racists and white supremacists, you're feeding them their proverbial red meat because the money's in the and spewing anti-black hatred, then yeah. Say whatever bullshit talking points out there so that them dogs can get funneled your way. I've seen the link that these Republicans and Democrats would do to secure campaign cash. Because they don't operate at the behest of you, the voter. They operate at the behest of their donors. That's why you can have AOC, who was a bartender before she became a congresswoman. You can go to Congress broke as fuck, and within 2 to 3 years, you can come out a multi-millionaire. And all you have to do is 6 years in Congress, and you are set for life as far as like benefits go. So basically, you had to do like 3 terms as a congressman, and basically 1 term as a senator, and you're practically set for life. Every election cycle, we have the same issues come up: jobs, taxes, healthcare. Or 2 terms, my bad, 2 terms. Yeah, you do 2 terms as a senator, and you're set for life. So it's 2 terms. So no, I don't support Democrats or Republicans. Both of the sides of the aisle is sitting up here talking this bullshit. But when it comes time to talk about reparations, though, all of a sudden now they can find a way to come together. They can find a way to come together and tell you that, oh man, reparations is such a divisive topic. So let me get this straight. How is reparations such a divisive topic when we have political affiliations, religious denominations, all the way down to who's your favorite football team? But reparations is this topic that's going to tear the fabric of the country, right? Okay. Miss me with that bullshit right there. Now, in case you haven't picked up what I'm putting down, reparations is the ultimate litmus test to see what side is a person on. Because you cannot skirt the line. You're either for reparations or you're not. And any other answer than yes, I am in full support of reparations for Black folks means you are a sellout in the Black community. And don't think you're gonna come in here and talk about, oh man, reparations is a handout. Really? A handout. So let me get this straight. The same politicians who y'all put on the cape for, right? If you a shield for the Republicans and Democrats, they get PPP loans. Guess what? They got their PPP loans forgiven. Don't you think that's a handout? Not only do their PPP loans get forgiven, they don't even have to claim it on their taxes. Don't you think that's a handout? I'm just saying. When it comes to police reform and accountability, both sides of the aisle don't want to defund the police. Both sides of the aisle wants to basically have it to where the police can kill with impunity. Neither side of the aisle is for any kind of police reform or any kind of police punishment. Because that's what we really need. We need punishment. But we don't get that. Why? Because all these politicians are at the behest of the police unions. So if you want to really know why we can't get no tangible police accountability, anything, is because these guys get bought and paid for by the police unions. So let me get this straight. These guys who sit up here and talk about, oh, this, that, and the third, we know they are oppressive, but they're going to be the same ones solving our problems, right? This is what we always talk about, how white supremacy likes to take all sides of the equation. For example, they're the ones that bring drugs and guns in the neighborhoods. They're the ones that will prosecute you if you happen to possess those drugs and guns, right? And then they want to sit up here and turn around and say, well, we're going to commute all your sentences. For example, what Biden did recently. And if you have not subscribed to Professor Black Truth, I highly recommend you do so. He talked about how Biden was a key fixture in the 1986 Anti-Drug Abuse Act, and he wrote the 1994 crime bill. He was parading that thing around as Biden's law. Now, a lot of you probably weren't born when I'm back in 1994. I was a teenager. Biden's running around here with that 94 crime bill, and baked in that was two provisions in that crime bill. There was a truth in sentencing bill, where you have to do at least 85% of your sentence before you can even be considered for parole. And there was a $13 billion incentive for states to build more jails. And who was they targeting? They was targeting black folks. The countless amount of stories of people getting released after 3 to 4 decades in prison over crimes they didn't commit. But I'm supposed to throw my support behind this man Biden. Shit. Frosty the Snowman would have a better chance of surviving hell before I throw my support behind this clown. This man had over 50 years of tyranny to his reign between him as a senator out of Delaware, as a vice president under Obama, and now the president of the United States. And I'm thinking that, oh man, this guy's going to finally do something because he reached the mountaintop. Probably not. He is who he is at this point. Ain't nothing changed but this goddamn old man. Same thing with Trump. You think Trump will be any better? Trump's a goddamn con man. We forget about the Central Park Five, the stuff he said about the Central Park Five in the New York Times article. His endless amounts of racism out in New York when he was owning properties out there. So all you black folks out there stopping for Trump, you guys is coons. All you guys stopping for Biden, camel toe, oh camel toe. Yeah, you guys is coons too. We don't got no allies. This black brown coalition, these people out here talking about, there ain't no such thing. There ain't no such thing as a black and brown coalition. Just not. Now, you will see what shilling is. I have a couple of examples of what shilling is, right? On both sides of the aisle. I'm not talking about politicians, I'm talking about their handlers. So I'm gonna show you a clip, fair use, of a woman who was trying to get Stacey Abrams the governorship out in Georgia, but she lost twice to Brian Kemp. So this is Jennifer Lewis and her shucking and jiving. GJ, spin that shit.
When Stacey Abrams calls, you don't hesitate. When Stacey Abrams calls, you go to Georgia State. We campaign because we love her. She's Georgia's next governor. Stacey is the truth. So get to the voting booth. Stacey is the one. She gets the job done. She gets the job done. Hey.
See, that's the kind of stuff we're subjected to. Or who could ever forget that one booty bandit who run around here with eagle talons on his fingers and all that, with that guy named Saucy Santana, and he had Trina on it, and Trina, she sunk to a new low. Because they sitting up there talking about that's Tadrick. They sitting up here, get your booty to the polls. You got all kinds of hoes twerking. They sitting up here bouncing their asses and whatnot. They got a big old donkey in that back, and they got vote in the back. They don't sit up here and lecture you about, do you know your city councilman? Bitch, all you know how to do is twerk. I'm not going to no goddamn strip club learn about no goddamn voting structure. But see, that's what the Democrats do. That's the kind of shit they put out there. That's the kind of stuff they put out there. Let's look at another clip. Right? Because I could do this all day. I could do this shit all day. But I had to like set the table as to why I don't support neither party. If you have not done so already, please hit that like button and support the channel. Channel's been blowing up lately. I really do appreciate everyone's support up to this point. I apologize earlier. Had some technical difficulties with the stream. That's right. What's up, Day Love? Salute to my sister Day Love in the building. But yeah, man, this is crazy. Crazy nonsense that we are here being subjected to. What's the other clip? Sorry, I'm trying to find another clip. Oh yeah, this is the clip right here. This is the clip right here. I want to show you what else they do. I want to show you one more thing they do. The Democrats do, because when they can't, get your intangibles, they sit up there and bring their, shameless bootlicks on TV and fearmonger you about why you need to vote for this because the other side is so dangerous. The other side this, the other side that. You got Tim Scott running around here talking about powerful forces that's dividing the country apart. Who are these powerful forces, Tim Scott? Huh? I'm not done with you yet, because you got a lot of stuff about you. Right? Both sides of the aisle. When there's lights, camera, action, this is what both sides of the aisle do. That's what they do. So once again, what's up, my sister? Good to see you. For the people who may not have caught it, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't support Republicans. I don't support Democrats. As a former United States military service member, both sides of the aisle does not do anything for the people who, what's up, dog? What's up, bro? Shout out to my fellow DX partner in the building. Neither side of the aisle does anything for its veterans. Neither side of the aisle do anything for its black constituency. I'm supposed to just go out there to some school with a floor leaking or with a roof leaking and the floor creaking, and you got some woman who got some super poly grip in her mouth. Would you like an I voted sticker, sir? No, I would not like an I voted sticker, ma'am. Because neither one of them deserve it. They'll sit up here and tell you lies all day about what they did, and you got old nigga Jim Clyburn going to churches where parishioners were murdered. Clyburn, you had the audacity to bring Joe Biden to a goddamn old church where parishioners were murdered at. All to try to kickstart a campaign that is failing. Then The Hill, that news publication, The Hill, they set up here telling lies about the black people's biggest concern is Gaza. Gaza? The Gaza Strip. You mean to tell me the Israel-Palestinian war over there, that war, that's the black community's biggest concern? Get the fuck out of here, man. That's not the black community's biggest struggle. The black community's biggest struggle is the fact that we're getting people still going to jail over crimes they didn't commit. We still ain't getting no reparations. We still got communities out here that needs to be addressed. We getting people getting kicked out of their homes through eminent domain, through no fault of their own. Also, they could gentrify a neighborhood. And all this other stuff. But I'm supposed to throw my support behind people who don't support me. Get the fuck out of here, man. If people are telling you that, oh, you got to vote for the lesser of two evils, guess what? If you're a Christian and you believe in the Bible and you believe in your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, then you also will believe that evil is evil, no matter how big or small it is. So don't tell me in one breath that you believe in the Bible and you believe in all its teachings, and then in the same breath you telling me I gotta vote because it's the lesser of two evils. Nah, it ain't going down like that. It ain't going down like that. You pork chop preachers and pulpit pimps, you guys are just responsible for bringing these lying slime bags in the goddamn church. So no, I'm done with these games. I'm done with all this shucking and jiving, all this stupid ass bullshit they're out here doing. I'm done with all of that. You either give us our tangibles or you get nothing. If you really believe in the Bible, there's a verse in the Bible that says faith without works is dead. If you don't work, you don't eat. You don't get to parade yourself around here like you did all this work when there's no results to show for it. You don't get to do that. That's go for both sides of the aisle. So whether it be old nigga Jim Clyburn trying to work behind the scenes, trying to work his little black magic to try to get Joe Biden the second term, when he's already old as dirt, or you trying to get Tim Scott. And when Tim Scott does stuff like this, DJ, spin that shit.
Did you ever think that she actually appointed you, Tim? And think of it, appointed, and you're the senator of his state, and she endorsed me. You must really hate her. No, it's a shame. It's a shame. Uh-oh.
I just love you.
No, that's good. That's why he's a great politician.
Vamos!
That will forever live in infamy, there, Tim Scott. That's right. That'll live forever in infamy. What you did last week. Hey, was that woman that you call a fiance? Was she with you then when you put on that Oscar-winning performance of buck dancing? Huh? Was she there, or was she doing her interior decorating job down in South Carolina? I'm just asking the question. But anyway, I hope this video here gives you an idea of where I stand on a lot of issues, right? And now we can build from this. If you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share these videos on your social media platforms. I thank everybody for tuning in. I thank everyone who's been subscribing to my channel. I'm at a loss for words, but I do appreciate it. And without you, I'm just another guy on YouTube just talking trash. But you lend me your ears. I don't take that for granted. And once again, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Shouts out to the LDBC. This your man. Scream at me. Hurt!